that. We were just having a small issue there. I thought I heard somebody at my door. But let's go over here. I did put up here so people know that we have texture pack just specifically for Turtlecraft. Sale here. I'll put a sale on. Some people selling a lot of stuff on here on the message board. The donation station, not many people know how the donation station works. Is I put this up here for people to throw stuff. This one here is for people to throw stuff into. So I'm going to explain it here a little bit. So you throw your random stuff in here, anything you want to donate. We've got some pretty good stuff actually put in there. Then what you do is if you need a type of item or block that you just don't want to get, it's not really super important, just go over to my shop. There's a chest on the far left. What you do is you just take one of the book and quills, you put in there what items you need, and if I get any donations of said item, I will actually bring it over. I will actually bring it to your base for you. So, and I'll keep doing that. And if you don't need it anymore, you can just tell us. So this is what I was actually doing some of the redstone last night about. Last night I was doing some redstone here with Cal. He asked me to sign on. This year he was having issues with this. He did this himself, which is actually pretty good. But this was giving him some issues. So let's go through here and we'll look at the redstone. Now, when we had it, he had an older style T flip-flop, which was taking up a lot of room, and it was messing up this because it was just setting, this piston wasn't setting off. He had a different style. This is the style I always go back to because it's the easiest one that I find is the easiest block swapper, but he did this over here. But what I did was I showed how the T flip-flop with two hoppers, it's really simple because it's only two hoppers, a redstone torch, and a comparator, and a repeater. That's it for a T flip-flop now. The hoppers changed so much. That T flip-flop I use so often in my builds, it's insane. Now let's look over here at spawn here. I finally did the pass, got all this up. I got these working. They don't work 100%. They turn on when it gets a little bit too dark. I'm going to change and test on that and do a little bit more. More zombies all around. Me and Kyle decided that right here, since someone was building here, because this is the closest spawn was, we should build a custom tree here. So I did a very quick one. As you can tell, I kind of have a styling of it. I didn't put vines on it here because I just wanted to keep it small. We made it just like a little sitting park so you can come around. Let's look around here. This over here was actually pretty impressive. For a guy that says he's not good at redstone, he actually did. Now, this may look familiar. It's different than what you would see on the Minecraft server. This is actually a Death Games. Just because we wanted to spice it up a bit. There's a bookstore over there now. But he did the redstone for this. I believe he looked at a tutorial for it, but it's still pretty good. Even for people being able to follow tutorials, they're pretty hard to follow because redstone is pretty difficult to get the hang of. But let's look in here. I finally got my item frames back up over here. I still have to get a few on the sides and stuff like that, but I was just trying to get them back up to make the shop back to where it was. So this is actually where you'd go for the donation station. Over here, there's a book here explaining it. All you do is you go to here, take one of these book and quills, just put it in this chest saying, I need this block, I need this item, I need whatever it is. Whenever I get a donation for it, I will, I'll bring it to your base. It will be delivered to you. Yesterday, me and Cal, since Pro's no longer in the server, we had to tear down his shop. But I just don't worry about that. It was a joke between me and Cal. But this is the stuff that's left over. It is free stuff. It is just stuff that is left over from the shop. We took some other stuff because we tore it down. But I think that's about it for spawn. There's not much we were doing here. So what I've said I was going to do before is I've said I was going to take you over to some of my other builds over at Cal's. But I've never actually taken you over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to Cal's base. Actually, he has two bases now. I'm going to run over to the first one. So you can, the story that I was telling about the bat, I'll show you what happened there. So it's gonna, I'm gonna go into the nether. We're gonna come out at his base. Okay guys, and we're here at Cow's first base. This is the one closest to spawn, doesn't take very long. And now this is where we can show here, this is the picture of everybody that's on the server here. Sleepbeak, Miko, Grape Juice, Canu, me undeadloaf, Cow, AJ Mofo, Mr. Epic 6, Skills Our Boss, Pros, which is no longer here, DHR Lowrider, and Dole. Now this is Cow's base. This is it. I'm just kidding. This is his big frame here. But let's look over here. This is just like where he stores stuff from now. But he's actually building over here. Oh, hello, skeleton. This is his base. This is actually really cool. Okay, now this this was where we were trying to get the bat to stay. I had him in here. We finally got him in here. I think it took us like almost like half an hour to an hour to get him up here because he was way down underneath. He was way down that way. We got him up here, and there was water here and coming down, and I'm just like, oh, that flow was freaking me out because if I'm going in it, I thought he was gonna drown. So I broke it and I closed it quickly, and he's out there. So what we ended up doing was I chased him around, finally got him to here. So let's go through here. See, I got precautious. Lots of doors. Here he is. Count Flappy. So what I said to Cal was he should make like a zoo here because it looks he has like this old ruin type building because like down there and all that he has like going everywhere. It looks like ruins, which is actually pretty cool. Like there's like random stuff here randomized, but it looks really cool. That I'm like you should build like a zoo here, like an old like in the ruins like little cages for like different animals, which I think he might actually be doing now because I told him I have a skeleton over there that he can have. But this is his base up here. So that's his base down there that really he's working on. Over there is his chicken farm. I did help throw some chickens there. I gave him eggs for the chickens. Oh my god, cow. That's a lot of cows. His is a little bit different than mine. I have mine all stuck in one block. His goes back a few. Which I just don't do. I just like the one block keeps them all neat and tidy. But we're going to go back in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get over to his other base there. Because I was explaining in videos before that I did a blaze farm for him. I don't think recording the nether too much, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to his base, show you the chicken farm I built over there, and I'm going to show you the jobs that we've done over there. But it's going to take one moment here. When you guys come back, we'll be at his base. Okay guys, on my way to Cow's base, I actually remembered this here, which I'm going to show you. Which I believe he actually built. I don't know 100% on this. That's a lot of furnaces here. This is actually a wither spawning pads. It was a fortress here. This little house here, I love it. It's just so subtle, and it just looks awesome. But this is just here where they're spawning withers and everything. Oh, gas. Let's get out of here. Oh, man. I keep on forgetting which way is his base. His base is the most dangerous way to go. It's not even funny. I'm going to die. Oh, fine. But I'll be with you guys. We're going to get right back to his base. It takes a while to get there.